Nettins JD next door. He could have been a millionaire, but he was in a block downstairs. Collateral damage, had a man shook. Streets turn a boy to a collateral damage, had a man shook. Street turn a boy to a it's the 1-4 BPM murderer. Bex, I know you ain't heard of her. She's a superstar on the virgin. I stay working the work, she's working up.
Round 1, Eastern Conference, the NBA playoffs. The Boston Celtics enter the postseason with the best record in the conference. But now, the stakes are higher. Will their dominance be tested as they go up against the New York Knicks? Round 1, Game 1, the NBA playoffs, coming up next.
Welcome, everyone. The regular season is in the books. The battle for the East begins. Round 1, Game 1. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke. Also joining us from the sidelines, David Aldridge. So the New York starting five. Front court spots filled by Barrett and Randall. Jalen Brunson out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Ayton in at the center. And for Boston, out in the front court along with Tatum. Hastings is out there with White, and it's Porzingis in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And so off the tip, it's New York. Taking a look at Boston. Greg, we know the confidence around this organization is extremely high. They feel like this is their series to lose.
And you know, they have an edge playing at home. They also probably have an edge in talent level. But I'll tell you what, any number of things can shift momentum in a series. You need to try and make quick work of this one and get to the second round.
Truly survive in advance, isn't it?
Amen.
That's business right there. Jalen Brunson, the catch, shoot, and on to the next play.
And it's White missing.
You will have to finish harder than that if you want to convert in traffic.
No one near Randall as he lets it go. Nice open look, but it's no good. The Celtics on offense. Here he goes. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the knee.
Boston shooting their first free throws of this game.
At the line, Hastings. At the line for 2 shots.
Shoot 2.
First free throw is good. Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line. For New York, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Pass to Barrett. Now Randall. Clock at 6. Pass to DiVincenzo. Lets the 3 fly. Randall no good. And so it's Porzingis. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. Right the pass to Porzingis. It's rebounded by Barrett.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
Driving inside. Porzingis with the block.
Kristaps Porzingis has proven over the course of his young career that he is willing to be a force as a shot blocker.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Great open look there. Brunson's got 5 now.
It's gotten to the point where you have to chase Jalen Brunson off the perimeter. This guy will really hurt you from deep.
And stolen by DiVincenzo. And here comes the break. Here's Barrett. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And this is the attack mindset you want to see coming into the game.
Get it to the right guy, get a high percentage look, and that's the kind of game they want to play tonight.
Randall with the bucket. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Knicks.
Right off the bat, they're going after the ball, looking to jump into the passing lanes and create some steals in transition.
You know, also, they've been incredible on the fast break, taking those chances, playing with great pace.
Here's Brunson after the basket by Boston. In the corner, it's DiVincenzo. Tries again. Porzingis with the block. Here's White. Randall grabs the board. The Knicks leading by 4. Brunson with a clean look. A three-pointer off the mark.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
On the wing, Brown. Barrett covering. Hastings no good. New York's gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by. 1:24 left here in the first quarter. And Barrett gets it to go.
Well, the numbers show it. R.J. Barrett much more comfortable shooting from the corner.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure. The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
And the Knicks decide to take their first time out here. Group in for the Celtics. Luke Cornett, he's checked in for Porzingis. John Collins comes in for Tatum. Markkanen, he's checked in for Hastings. And it's Pritchard in for White. 1:03 left to play in the first quarter. Randall outside. Over Collins. Randall with the bucket. Randall's got his second bucket of the night.
Randall has got excellent handle, so you have to respect him off the dribble drive.
Here's Pritchard, quickly covering. Pritchard passes to Cornett. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. They play the clock right, they can go 2 for 1.
Just got to time it up right.
Randall surveying the D. That one doesn't go.
Let's give some credit to the defense for how they're guarding this guy right now, because they're refusing to let him get comfortable.
Count the basket.
A big man who does a little bit of everything. Collins' team-first attitude shining through with that terrific pass.
Quickly kicks to Ayton. That 3 off the mark. Here's Pritchard. Now the pass to Markkanen. And that does it for the first quarter. New York ahead, up 4. The second quarter coming up right after this break, so don't go anywhere. And we're ready to get back into the action here in Game 1. Let's see what this quarter has in store for us. And looking at what we've seen from the Knicks so far, what do you guys think?
Well, credit their anticipation skills on the defensive end. They forced a number of turnovers.
And a few of those led to quick scores at the other end. Really active first quarter for them.
And New York, looking at who they've got. Jalen Brunson out there with Emmanuel quickly. Then it's Josh Hart. And it's Hartenstein in at the center, locking down the middle. And the rejection by Collins. Pass to Grimes. Back to quickly. Here's the three. The rebound by the Celtics. Collins looking around. He kicks to Markkanen. For the three. Shot by Collins, no good. New York leading by 4. Passes it to Grimes. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. First trip to the line for him here.
First team foul. The line for the Knicks.
The first one falls. And some changes here for the Celtics. Porzingis comes in for Luke Cornett. And it's Hastings in for Lauri Markkanen. And so he makes both from the line. Here's Pritchard. Scoreless thus far. From deep, Collins. Boston, no good that time either.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Hart, that's good.
I like that decision right there. Don't try to force a shot inside. Kick it out.
Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. Here's Hastings. It's deflected. And a fast break now for the Knicks. Here's Grimes. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It goes on Jason Tatum. On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe. And he makes the first. A different look for New York. R.J. Barrett comes in for Josh Hart. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Quickly. No good on the second free throw.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
And that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession. And New York making a change here. Hart's checked in. And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Nice ball movement by Boston. Oh, that's blocked. And so it looks like the Celtics will retain possession here. Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
Well, they didn't make it this far by giving up easy ones. And now their defense is in overdrive.
Hastings, the pass to Tatum. Inside. It'll go, and the New York lead is cut to just 7 points in the basket from Hastings.
Well, there's an unpredictability to his offensive game. He is always keeping the defense off balance.
Pass to Hart. Launches it. That's it. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
You can't afford to let Hart get going from deep. He's ready to shoot it when given the opportunity.
Outside Tatum. And the pass to Hastings. To the inside. Here's Porzingis. Rebounded by Hart.
Never easy to stop this guy at the rim, but that is a beautiful contest right there.
In the corner, it's DiVincenzo. And it's off from 3-point range. And here's Collins. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. It's a 10-point game. Here's Pritchard. Runs and covering. And slam dunk by Tatum.
You see the level of verticality that Jason Tatum brings to the table. Nice.
Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Brunson the pass to Hartenstein. And here is Hart. 5 points in the game. To the paint. And they immediately answer back with the dunk at the other end.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
I tell you, you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
So the Celtics call timeout. They're first. Some changes here for the Celtics. Lauri Markkanen's checked in for Collins. Brown comes in for Jason Tatum. And it's White in for Pritchard. The Knicks also changing it up. DeAndre Ayton's checked in for Hartenstein. Julius Randle comes in for Josh Hart. And quickly in for Jalen Brunson. About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. Now here's Porzingis. Still scoreless. Lets it go with a three. Traps in the tray.
Well, Porzingis does a nice job looking for the window to make his teammate better. Pretty.
Barrett, he has 5. The shot that time, not on target. Excellent D there from Markkanen. Over in the corner, White. And another basket for Boston.
I'll tell you, he's playing with much more discipline here in the second quarter. He is waiting for good opportunities and capitalizing.
Randle dishes to Ayton. Basket good. And the Knicks lead by 7.
Julius Randle can do a little bit of everything. That's a great find to get his teammate an open look.
Here's Hastings. 7 points in the game. 52 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. The feed now to White. Just 4 to shoot. Porzingis, he's just scored his first basket with that shot, making him 1 for 4.
Well, this guy's got size and showing increasing strength. Kristaps Porzingis, nicely done.
Here's Barrett. Excellent D there from Markkanen.
And the way he was able to reach out towards that release had an impact.
Well, no question. He altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
And stolen by Ayton.
And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Well, it's trying to close the quarter strong, and by that, take a great shot without giving them an opportunity for another one down the other end.
Got a hand on it, and it's out of bounds to New York. They'll retain possession. And New York making a change here.
Number 11, Jalen Brunson.
8 seconds left in the first half of basketball. DiVincenzo gets the bucket.
That's 2 things right there for R.J. Barrett. It's awareness and unselfishness. Pretty pass.
And that's just a risky play. To make a heave like that, not worth it.
And the wide open shot from DiVincenzo. That's in, coming off an assist from Randle. Randle's got 3 assists tonight. And so it's the New York Knicks. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. They've played the better game so far, but their work is far from over. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much, Coach. This team is still developing. What do they need to do to really reach their map?
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
Thanks for joining us for postseason basketball. Clearly, guys, the second half going to be a tough task for the Boston Celtics.
If they're not careful, they'll be down a game in this series. I mean, they need to come out with more energy in that second half, Shaq.
Yeah, hopefully their crowd can pump them up. Someone got to do it.
Looking at how the Celtics are doing in this series, the lead in this series is up for grabs. How important is it to start off with a win?
To me, it's crucial because it sets the tone. Ernie, Kenny, you always want to be a step ahead, like I'm a step ahead of you guys.
I agree with Shaq, but the playoffs are about adjustments. If you lose, hopefully you learn, and then you bounce back.
Good points. I don't get to say that very often. Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin Harlan for the second half tip.
NBA playoffs, round one. Thanks for joining us as we get back to the action on the court. Celtics trail by 11. Out in the front court along with Tatum. Derek White is out there with Hastings, and it's Porzingis in at the 5. And that's the group for Joe Mazzulla as we begin the second half. Now here's Brown. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Hastings. Tatum on the wing. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
New York ball.
The Knicks leading by 11. Brunson surveying the D. Ayton against Porzingis. Ayton kicks to Brunson. 5 to shoot. All alone. And again, it's New York.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
New York shooting at 46%, making some buckets. Passes it to Barrett. New York moving the ball around. Porzingis with the block. Now the fast break. Tatum with the ball. Here's Hastings. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Boy, what a pass by Jaylen Brown. Probably one of his most improved areas.
Brunson with it. 7 points in the game. On the wing, DiVincenzo. Quick shot there, and it's off target.
Boy, he really wanted that shot, trying to make the defense pay for leaving him that wide open.
And it's White missing.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
DiVincenzo can't hit it.
All right, time now to pick it up. You're 1 for 4, and you certainly don't want to give your opponent momentum.
DiVincenzo against Porzingis. Hastings no good. The Knicks leading by 11. It's Randall with the drive. The shot will not fall. Nice D from Porzingis.
Yeah, the offense scuffling a bit to start this second half. Only 1 for the first 5.
For New York, they've gone only 1 of 5 from the field since halftime. Really a slow start offensively. Too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation. A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
And that block was something. It's the playoffs, and every possession and defensive stop matters.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Jalen Brunson, 1 shot.
And the technical free throw is good.
Boy, the maturation of Brunson is really special. This guy, phenomenal as scorer and facilitator.
Markkanen, he's checked in for Boston. And here's Brunson outside. Porzingis with the rebound. Porzingis has got his 5th rebound in this one. Tatum passes to Porzingis. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Ayton's got his 6th rebound on the night. Ayton a screen on Markkanen. Ayton in the high post. And he comes up with the deuce.
Never afraid of a little physicality. Mr. Ayton, the and one.
Manuel quickly, he's checked in for Jalen Brunson. And he's got his first chance at the line here. Celtics trail by 15. Out to White. Brown outside. Basket counts. Brown's got his 2nd basket of the night.
Well, this is where the powerful frame and explosive athleticism of Jaylen Brown becomes a problem for the opponent. Nicely done.
Now here's Ayton. He's got 5. Now the dish to Barrett. Baseline J on the way. And he overshot that one, missing. And so Markkanen will bring it up for Boston. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Randall outside. There's the triple. Rebounded by the Celtics. Porzingis has got 6 rebounds in the game.
Well, when you've been struggling as he has, you love that your teammates have really stepped up and taken the challenge.
No doubt about it. He has done a ton to help his team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this one.
New York calls timeout. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Back to DiVincenzo. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. DiVincenzo's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the scores lock in on the moment and play the right way.
And the Knicks making a change here.
Checking in for the Knicks, Josh Hart, Quentin Grimes.
One of the things about Markkanen's teammates, they encourage this guy to be aggressive. They know how skilled he is.
The Celtics have gone 1 for 2 on the night so far from the line. And Markkanen drops them both.
Boy, really soft touch on display. It is a luxury to have a big man who can hit from the line at a consistent rate.
And Brunson, here we go. And Boston with the rebound. Well, Greg, they're making a valiant effort to come all the way back. Wow.
And they need to take care of the basketball. Plenty of time. No need to force anything.
And there's the bucket for Markkanen.
Boy, you love to see Markkanen put it on the deck and finish with power. Defense wants no part of that.
And here's Brunson. The 3. And so it's the New York Knicks ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. They've got a big advantage in the turnover stats because of their intense. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
And we're with you again as our round 1 coverage continues. And New York, looking at who they've got. We've got Jalen Brunson. Hartenstein is out there with Hart. Then there's Emmanuel quickly. And it's Grimes in at the small forward. And they'll keep possession. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Celtics making a switch here. Luke is checked in.
Number 50,
Celtics trail by 9. Now here's Tatum. Pass to Cornette. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. The kick out to Tatum. And it's Jalen Brunson with the rebound. New York leading by 9. Hart, there's the killer two-handed slam.
Well, as always, Jalen Brunson making the right play. This guy loves to set up his teammates.
Now here's Tatum. He's guarded closely. Into the lane. Tatum, the layup off target. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Looking at who's out there now for the Celtics. Porzingis is checked in for Luke Cornett. Brown comes in for John Collins. Hastings, he's checked in for Lauri Markkanen. And it's White in for Mikhailuk. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
And guys, how about the unselfishness and all about working that ball around, shifting the defense, and just seeking out the best shot?
I think one of the things that also strikes me is their activity, forcing turnovers, coming up with steals. It has really shaped the tenor of this game.
A defensive breakdown there, no doubt about it. I mean, he's a guy you have to be focused on defensively.
Ayton a screen on White. Ayton in the high post. He gets that one. And the Knicks lead by 15.
Well, the big man flashing his touch. DeAndre Ayton makes it look easy.
Brown kicks to Porzingis. The three-pointer, no good. And so it's Hart who brings up the ball for New York. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 15 points.
Well, known for being a terrific passer, he shows you right there. Case in point.
For Boston, they've gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. White the pass to Brown. Brown jams it in.
We've got to get this guy in the dunk contest. Jaylen Brown taking flight with that insane athleticism.
And now let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I listened to Tom Thibodeau talking to his team during the break. And he was real calm during the timeout. He was smiling when he told the team, we're up. Game plan is working. Go out there and have fun. It's always fun when you're up late, guys.
Okay, David, thanks. Takes it inside, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Yeah, the evolution of Tatum as a passer is evident. This guy more committed than ever to making the right play.
Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. Now, Brunson. Randall with a screen for Brunson. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
One of Jalen Brunson's specialties, the and one, just being aggressive.
It's stolen by Randall. Back to Ayton. Misses the three. Celtics trail by 15. Brown inside the line. Stolen by Brunson. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Tries from 10. Misses off the left iron.
What a masterful job on the defensive end. Did everything possible to alter that shot.
That is not possible. What we just... is that possible?
I think it is, Greg. Not probable, but like possible, like you said. There's 1:26 left in the fourth quarter. Porzingis with the block. And he goes out of bounds. That one off Porzingis. .119 left here in the fourth quarter. Some nice passing by New York here. And Ayton throws it down.
Well, the length and athleticism of DeAndre Ayton make that an easy opportunity.
Celtics trail by 14. Here's Hastings. Porzingis finds White. Back to Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
A tremendous boost for these guys as this game winds down and what will be a win here in Game 1 of the series for the Knicks.
The bench gave him a big lift in this game.
And listen, Kevin, anytime your reserves can perform at a level that high, it puts you in an excellent position to win the game.
And it's really got to feel very good to be able to jump out confidently to a 1-0 lead in this series.
Absolutely. And I think their focus now has to be not on taking this win for granted. They should come out for Game 2 with the same intensity and honestly maybe even more. You know they'll face a more focused team in the next one, so they may have to be just a little bit tougher.
And guys, one of the steady and outstanding players putting in another impressive performance, it was a big-time outing for Jalen Brunson.
Boy, forget about his stats for a second, right? What impressed me most was his stamina. It seemed like he was involved in every play. And with that kind of activity, I don't know how you don't wear down.
Team foul. Shooting for New York.
And the first one drops.
The line for 2.
He's perfect from the line this time. Austin with the ball. They trail by 16. And finished off by Collins.
You can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
No doubt. It felt like they were a little tight for much of the evening. Now they're in a better flow, but it may be too little too late.
Stolen by Collins. And now here comes Collins leading the break. And Collins gets double-teamed. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
Foul violation. Jump ball.
Cornette passes to Collins. 6 to shoot. Here's Hauser for 3. That's tipped. So no problem for New York as they get the win. A pretty good feeling right now for them to be out in front like this in the series.
You know, Kevin, momentum so critical. And you know they'll want to ride this wave into Game 2.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge standing by courtside. David, thank you as always. Well, that'll do it for now. Glad you could join us during this first round of the Eastern Conference playoffs. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. See you next time.
Si esfuerzo, yeah, o cuando ella me da un beso, cada vez que me pongo tenso.